Who's driving the bus? Of course, this is an absolute mess, so my apologies for a tough chart to look at. Remember, we had this lower time frame 4 hour pattern that to me looks like it hit its objective. I guess we got down to 4 hour, right? There is the bot objective, nailed it, and literally everything stopped right there. Then we talked a little bit about the fact that this is, when we are coming down here, we're now back down. We've done Wyckoff checks. We're now back down into historical reload zones. I guess I don't have that on here. So we're starting to get into attractive purchasing area. 78.6 says here is 18,701 roughly. I totally eyeballed this. 1779. 17,792, beg your pardon. So I think we've hit that. All right. Did we trade down to 17 and change? We got down as low as 17.5. Yep. So basically that's been hit. This go around, I didn't buy Bitcoins, but I bought the Ethereum, but it's the same logic. And it's fascinating how higher time frame bot level, there's the dead cat bounce off of hitting that bot target at 78.6. So then you want to draw like a reload zone of this range, and notice we came down into this. And I'll tell you, if you don't know this, if you haven't seen this before, I tell you, this was the clue. And we sat there for like 2 or 3 days and price literally stopped. Do you guys remember this? This is just a couple days ago. And I was even going, what's going on here? Why is everything just stopped? Well, the answer is this is actually the exact same scenario as back here. I remember this distinctly. In fact, actually, I can show you 2 or 3 examples. So the first example I want to show you is right here. And, level 1 program, the very last module, we talk about liquidity events, and we talk about, kill zones, and then, news events. And the fascinating thing about this market here was, notice we had this situation here where price just stopped and it just sat there. I think we're going through exactly the same scenario right now. Now, it might be one of these where there's just one more FU. It could be one of these, but notice like right through here, price just stopped. And then if it turns around the other direction, look out, that could be a pretty substantial rally. I also remember, and this was, basically the same thing. Right in here. And I remember actually most of the talking heads in the space were actually overtly bearish. But again, notice that down here, huge volatility. So lots of buying and selling. Oh my God. But notice, look how things just stop there. And then also too, all through here. This is the tell that we need to look for to tell you that the bear is basically running out of steam. Its price just stops. And like I said, I was quite surprised the other day when I noticed that, they had the green light. They could have dumped this market and everything just stopped. So that in itself, I think, is one of the biggest tells that we've actually turned the corner and we're heading back out. I suppose you could argue, Brian and his trendline thinking, I would like to see some market structure over here to actually say that, yes, we've cleared through this trend line. And my hunch is, we just did a really simple little trend line off of this market structure. There's probably your resistance. And also, too, that would line up with things like a Wyckoff check of this breakdown level. That would make sense. You can see I have the big heart on here. Huge value in the volume profile that needs filling in. So believe it or not, I could very easily see somebody's going to sneeze. Somebody's going to say something, and then this market's just going to pop. So, if anything, it's good. We're finally here. We've talked so long about the Larry Williams report and how we had to wait till the summer for this market to finally pivot. Well, we're finally here. Thank God.